Hello everybody, Stephen F here with another video. The birds are around. They're eating the bird seed. They both were full. Okay? And the reason I'm out here is because it's still cold. Hi everybody. It's still cold and everything. And let's put up our hoodie here, and I want to show you what I do here on the property and what my plans are going forward and everything else, because it is cold. And what I did do, and I want to show you that this is solid ice here. It melted yesterday, and it is solid ice over here. Let me see here. This is solid ice. Here, look at this. It's solid ice. This is solid ice. And like I said, you have to be prepared. Always be prepared. There are a lot of people that take stuff for granted. This was a major thing for me, is to be prepared for this. You're getting monetized. Be prepared for your monetization. How you're going to declare that money. Talk to an accountant. Stuff like that. All right? What I'm going to be doing with the greenhouse over here. Can we get over here? Let's see. Once the weather gets in and we get rid of this, which should hopefully be in April and May, we can get here and work on our greenhouse and everything and make a path. All the stuff is going to go in the garage. All the stuff is going to be taken apart. Be prepared. This will all be worked on and put in the garage, out of the way. I have to figure out a method to get rid of the cat, that the cat doesn't come in the yard. It's unsanitary. That bag is full of feathers and stuff from the cat attacking the birds. And it's unsanitary. And if we have our dog, my son's dog over here, he may get into where the cat is eating the birds or attacking them, and it has to be taken care of. This is not a video for younger kids or whatever. This is for the adult in the room. You're going to the store every day for goods. Thank God within a day or two, we were back to normal. But were we? I had to make a path for the oil tank to be filled. That's what you have to look for. I have a generator in there, and I run a plug and I hook up stuff into the house. I pull the generator out and I hook stuff up into the house with plugs. I want to get a generator switch and talk to you about hooking that up to the outside. You've seen the inside, but let's show you the outside. Right here. I would get a generator plug over here somewhere, or think about putting the generator plug over here. This is my laundry room here, and then run the cord to the circuit breaker box there, so that it's not outside the thing where somebody could see it and pull the plug out and know I have a generator and get it and I would maybe put it here somewhere out of the way, or have it over here so that the fumes aren't going into the house. That's what we have to work out. That's what my mindset, that's what I'm thinking. So I would probably put it in here somewhere, or over here if I can with that, or maybe even over here. This is past the point we have the electrical box here, so we can put it here. In other words, this person that had the house before me has all these electrical boxes all over the house, which was grateful. He has 3 in the front, 1 over here, this one over here, there's 1 over there in the front. You have this one here. So there's 2 on this wall, 2 in the front of the house where I run my Christmas lights and stuff like that, and the lamppost that I have, and then a couple in the back. So I have a spot where I could probably put it, or maybe just put it over here with it, so that it's out of the way. That's what I'm thinking and doing. As I'm always looking to the next step. I have the generator, push comes to shove, I have to run the plugs to keep the refrigerator going, the freezer, stuff like that. I have the plugs to do that. But I want to get a hookup to the house. I would put the things, I would take the screen off and I would run it into the house, or even down there in the basement window, and run stuff to the house. I would get the screen off and run the basic stuff to the house, get into the house. All right? That's what I have to do. I want to eliminate that. That's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm always looking one step ahead. If I have to cook outside, I have my grill that I can get to and cook on the grill. I'm looking to get a camp stove. It runs off propane. I have an extra propane tank. I'm looking at that. And the best place to go, and the best YouTuber I find right now doing that and talks about it is How To with Doc. I will link his channel of his latest video, preparing for the next thing. You should always be prepared. Oh, we dodged a bullet. We got through this storm. There's going to be one where you're not going to have power for a month or more. Are you prepared for that? Like I said, I can get to my grill if I have to, and cook on my grill if I had to. All right? So, and I would have a camp stove over here, which I'm thinking of getting, and he has one on his channel. I'm going to link this latest video where he's talking about this to the channel, and go check him out. So once the weather warms up, we'll be out here, and once I get monetized, I'll be there, and I'll show you what you should be looking to do. Oh, you got the money. You're going to have to pay taxes on that. I would talk to an accountant about, you're making money on YouTube. What do I have to do? Okay? Talk to think, because that income you have to declare. And that's totally up to you. I'll show you what I'm doing, that I keep records of everything that I do. All right? And I will show you that. And this is what I'm doing. You should be doing the same thing. When tax season comes, that money has to be declared. That's declared income. And that's what you got to look at. And there's some more birds there. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about how to make money or anything like that. I'm telling you, you're getting money from YouTube and everything else. What you can claim, what you can't claim. Talk to a accountant, or go check out different apps and stuff like that. Find out what the tax laws are in your community, in your state, and everything else, because every state is different. And keep records of everything you do. I have stuff that I do on YouTube and stuff like that. Everything that I do. And you should too. And always be prepared. That all comes into preparedness, being prepared. All right? So you see I made the walkway to the front of the house. If we can't get out the front, we can get out the back. All right? I made a spot for the oil burner fill so they could be filled, and thank God I did, because if I didn't do it, it would be like this right here, which is, this may not be that bad. No, this not that bad. But would the oil burner guy want to travel through that or that to get to the tank? I don't think so. So be prepared. We'll go into gardening mode. You saw all this stuff was dying off and stuff like that, and some of it did here, but we'll show you how to bring the bushes back. I told you about getting the snow off the bushes. Now the bushes seem to be coming back, and then these bushes, this bush looks like it's dead, but I guarantee you we'll get that bush back. We'll show you how to trim it up. We're not touching it now because it's still cold. Once the weather starts to warm up, we will be able to get to all these bushes, trim them down, and get to them that they will blossom again, cutting down all the buds and everything else, and you'll see it, and I'll show you how to do it, how to see if if this was dead, it would just snap off. It's not snapping off. So we'll show you how to overcome this when it's, because everything is in shock right now because it's so cold. And I suggest you go to want to know about gardening and everything else, check with me, and I'll be checking other videos out and recommending other channels to go to. But the one I go to a lot is How To with Doc. Go check out How To with Doc. He will explain the generators and everything else like that. Miser mode, and that's what we're on. Because we don't want to burn a lot of oil. We talk about not running the hot water heater all the time in the morning, and then at the night, or if you want to take a shower at night, we turn the thing on. We want to do the dishwasher, we run it, and then overnight we shut it. And then an hour or so before we would want to shower or do something in the morning, do dishes or whatever, I would turn it on. Plan time that you would save energy because you're not burning oil. Our hot water heater is powered by the oil that we get. Our oil burner and our water heater is on oil. So we're trying to save oil, so that's what we do. And you got to look into that and stuff like that. And make sure your hot water heater is not constantly burning oil. In other words, your water heater is not constantly on. Try to have one of the efficient ones where it keeps the water hot, and the oil is not constantly, flame is not constantly boiling to keep that water hot. It keeps the hot water, and then it's on demand where you would use the hot water, and then it would come on. And if it gets really bad, we have really cold weather, we would shut the hot water heater off, and then when we know we're going to need it, we would turn it on, leave it on for a few hours, and do what we got to do and then shut it down on a generator and stuff like that. That's what I would do. I want you to go to How To with Doc and look up him and find out what he's doing. I totally recommend him to all my viewers. And I will show you what I do. And remember, that money is income. Figure out what you're going to do with that money and how that's income that you would have to pay for, and what your tax plan is, and whatever you have, what you have to pay. What if you don't have to pay, talk to an accountant about it. All right? And that's all I'm telling you. And I wanted to tell everybody how these lights look so bright. The daylight, the lights right here on the fence at night. These lights on the fence look so bright is because of the sun reflecting off the snow. The brightness, you get the solar lights are much brighter because of the snow. So that's why you're getting a much brighter thing. And then you gotta check your roof for snow on it. See, and now this neighbor doesn't have solar panels, but check neighbors that do. You'll see the solar panels are covered by the snow. You should get that snow off, because the solar panel will not be charging as much because of the snow. So that's what you got to look into. We're going to go over all the garden beds and everything else, how they're doing, and everything else. We'll talk about as we go transition into monetization and what we're going to be doing, how I keep records. I keep records of everything that I do. And I will show you how I'm doing that. That's when we get monetized. Monetize mode on YouTube. When I get monetized, what I plan to do with the money, and make better videos, stuff like that. And if you're not making that much of income or whatever, so look at the tax systems in your town or city that you have, what taxes you have to pay, and if the income you make from YouTube, do you have to declare it? Talk to somebody about it. That's all I'm saying. Talk to somebody about it. I figured I'd come out here and show you that the cat isn't around today, but he still can't get into the pond. I can see there's an opening in the pond now, right there. He's still trying to get in there. We're going to check the bridge out after the snow and stuff. Right there, the bridge on the snow with the frog is. It should be all right, but we're going to check it out anyway. We're going to maybe make a new bridge and stuff like that. We'll show you how to do that. And like I said, be prepared. I can see that there's an opening right now in the pond. Let me pan out here. I can see that there's an opening in the pond over there. So they're getting the air that they need. The cat's still trying to get in there to get he can't with the mesh that's there, but he's trying. And we just have to play it by ear as we go along. I can't stress upon it enough. Be prepared. Well, I'm going to do another video. I'll be working in my studio and showing you what we're going to be doing. Monetize mode. All right? And I will show you when I'm monetized and have a whole new format. The channel's going to be the same, but we're going to go in depth into gardening, prepping and stuff like that. I hope to see you in the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember that the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. And I'll see you in the next video. They're not going down to the bird feeders because I'm here. But they're here. I'll see you all in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to ding that bell. I'll see you in the next video.